So this is where we sell on Instagram, Marcus Organics. So that's the business page, Instagram business page for Marcus Organics. Why am I showing you this? So that you understand that what I'm sharing with you tonight is not something I read from Google or something that I researched somewhere, some theory, right? There are things that I practically do in my business, and I now share with other people to help them see how they can actually sell out using the power of Facebook and Instagram ads, because it has helped me to grow my business. All right. So if you look at the screen here, you see our ad spend record. January to December 2022, we spent over $21,000. What that means is, as of last year, that should be around 15 million naira on ads. So if the ad is not performing well, we won't just keep investing money in it and just wasting money, right? So what are the things that makes ads perform well? What are the things that will ensure that as you're investing money on ads, you'll be able to make that returns on your investment? But that is what you would learn tonight. This one is this year, July. We spent 2 million. That's over $2,000. And what I'm about to share with you has not just worked for my own business alone. It has also worked for other businesses across different sectors. So if you're here, you're wondering, oh, Amara has a hair product business. Probably it's because she's in the beauty industry. That's why the strategy she's about to share is working for her. No, I've consulted and trained manufacturers and product-based business across different sectors. So on my screen here, you can see So Fresh Nigeria, food industry, Just Journals, she produces journals, Nelly's Nigeria, Nelly of Nelly's Nigeria, also food, skincare, that's Joycey of Oriki Group, fashion is here as well, Wumi of DFL Rocks, baby food, baby care, more baby care, Udi Food is under food, and even furniture. Like, would you imagine that you can sell furniture online, right? Joy of JB Furniture. Then Wura Secret is hair care, and we also have agro. So as you can see, like, what I'm about to share with you, it will work across different sectors. So far you have physical products to sell online, you'll be able to leverage on the power of technology to scale your business. Okay, so by the end of the webinar tonight, you will see in very clear way that, as in, you won't have any confusion around it, how you can leverage on technology with Facebook and Instagram ads specifically to scale your business. So who is this webinar for? So probably you're here and you're wondering, who is this webinar for? But before I share who the webinar is for, I would love to know what industries are here. Like, just rep your industry in the charts. Are you in food industry? Are you in skincare? Are you in household? What industry are you in? Let me know in the charts. What industry? So Bath and Body is hair care or skincare, right? I'm seeing fabrics here, fashion, household items, skincare, fabrics, real estate, health, food industry, skincare. Okay, so you will see it like now, right now, whether this webinar is for you, because there is this confidence that you get, oh yes, this is for me. You will be able to listen very well because you know that, okay, I'm in the right place. It's not by mistake, like you showing up here today is not by mistake, right? Okay, so number one, people it will work for. So let me know if you can see your industry here. We have food, fashion, furniture, hair care, skincare, household. Can you see your industry? So if you're selling online, but you're ready to scale, like you've been selling, but you're really ready to sell more products, then you're in the right place. You have good products. Like, of course, I'm not even talking to people that do not have good products. Of course, you need to have good products. You need to have good products before you start talking about selling. So you have good products, but you're just yearning to show your products to more people. You want more people to buy your products. You notice that it is as if whatever you try to do organically, you just talk at a particular revenue, but you want to move beyond selling to the people that you know. You want to actually sell to more people every day. If this is you, let me know in the chat. You're already selling online, but you're not looking to sell to more people. Like, you want every day your factory to be busy, your store to be busy. Right? If this is you, let me know in the chat. Like, you're selling online already, but you want to sell more. Like, you want to sell more, you want to make more money, you want to make more revenue. Let me know in the chat if this is you. Or you've been selling offline. You're selling offline, but you know that there is something in this online that people are talking about. I want to start selling online. So if you've been selling offline, also let me know you want to start selling online. You've been selling offline, your store is doing so well, but you want to like sell more online. You want to drive traffic from your online store to offline. Like you want people to come to your store to buy from you. Please, you guys, please stop drawing on my board though. I thought I've disabled this. Okay, I think I disabled it, then the network knocked me off. So let me do that again. But please stop drawing on my board so that we are not distracted at all. What I'm about to share is very powerful for me to be distracted. So let me just disable it again. All right. So you're selling offline. Let me know in the chat because I want to know who exactly I'm speaking to. Okay. Offline. So if you're selling online, you're ready to scale, just type online. If you're selling offline, you've not really been selling online, but you're ready to move online, like you want to start selling online, let me just type offline. Let me see who is in the room. So I can see a mix of online, offline, online, offline. All right, great. So whether you're selling offline, you're selling online, so far you want to start selling massively online using the power of Facebook and Instagram ads, you're in the right place. Then if you're also a digital marketer who is looking to learn how to sell physical products using the power of Facebook and Instagram ads, you're also in the right place. So we train people who want to learn how to sell their physical products, either your product or you're an affiliate marketer, you're a distributor, you're a wholesaler. You really want to learn how you can sell this product massively on a daily basis, all right? But maybe currently, like you want to really sell, but you have some worries, you have some concerns, you have some like mindset issues that you're trying to deal with. One might be that someone says, I cannot hear you. Please, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me, please? Okay, so probably their network. So please, moderators, guide the people that can't hear me so they know how to connect their audio. Okay, so I'm not distracted. So you can respond to people in the chats. All right. So maybe you're telling yourself, I don't want to spend money on ads. Or I've spent money on ads, but I'm not getting returns. Like, of course, if you're spending money on something and you're not getting returns, you can't just continue spending money. Nobody wants to waste money. Or you're getting inquiries, but you're not getting sales. Like people are sending you DMs, but they're not buying. Or you tell yourself, I'm not techie. Like I don't understand this. I don't even know how to press anything on my laptop when it comes to Facebook ads. I don't understand how Facebook ads work. Or you're a digital marketer, you're telling yourself that my client said I'm not getting them result. Like, what do I do? Do you feel this way? Do you feel this way? Like, if you feel like any of these is your concern, please let me know in the chat. I don't want to spend money on ads, or I've spent money, I'm not getting returns. Let me know in the chat, please. Let me know the specific one that's like you're trying to overcome or you're dealing with. Which of them on the screen? Let me know in the chat because I want to understand who is in the room, what your challenges are, because I want at the end of this webinar, I want to be sure that you know exactly the things you need to stop doing and the things you need to start doing right. So I want to have a feel of who exactly is in the room, okay? I don't want to spend money, okay? Is there a reason why you don't want to spend money? Let me know, okay? You can tell me the reason why you don't want to spend money so that we can tackle that. We can talk about that, okay? Has spent money on ads not converting. Okay, you will see everything tonight. You see what you're not doing right. You can see the things that you need to start. So I do not want anybody that is in this webinar room today. I don't want you to be stuck after today because the times are changing. Online sales has been normalized since COVID-19. Like since then, it's as if people now knew that, oh, I can actually stay in the comfort of my home and buy things. So every single day, people are searching for what you sell online. The question now is, are you well positioned to attract them? Do they know your brand? Are they seeing your brand? When you set up your ads the right way, you'll be able to get customers on a daily basis. My promise to you is that at the end of this webinar, you have clarity, you have the strategies to run with, and you'd also know the exact steps to take in order to make maximum return on your ad spend. So this is how we're going to run in this webinar. The first thing we're going to look at is how to sell your physical product daily using the power of Facebook and Instagram ads. Then the second outline is the mistakes, the 7 deadly mistakes that you need to stop making so that you do not waste money on ads. Then I will now show you the 5 key steps to follow through to ensure that you're making what somebody type 5x to 20x return on the money you spend on ads. I don't want any of you here at the end of the day to waste money because they want to grow their business. I do not want you to leave this webinar room and then you go set up your ads and you're still making these mistakes that I'm going to share with you tonight. All right. So it's time to make money. It's time to actually ensure that as you're spending money on ads, you're making it back. So the first thing, let's dive in. How to sell your physical product daily using the power of Facebook and Instagram ads. But before I really go deep into this Facebook and Instagram ads, I want to share with you how I discovered ads, because I didn't just start business and I'm like, okay, and then ads knowledge just fell on me, right? It was a process, right? And of course, in this webinar, I will take you to my ads manager. There's something called ads manager. I will explain later, practical. So if you're here, you're at the beginner level, don't worry. The introduction part would give you a lot of clarity around what Facebook ads is and even the things that you need to start doing now. Then I know that there are people here that have been running ads, but they want to get more results. Maybe they're targeting the wrong audience. I will take you to my ads manager and show you how to target the right audience practically. Or you are at an advanced level, you're thinking, oh, each time I spend more money on ads, I'm not making my return on my investment. Like if I'm spending a little amount, I'm making money. Once I spend more, I will not make money again, or the money I will make will not be equal to what I'm spending. Don't worry. I will cover all the levels, beginner, middle, advanced, because I've gone through all those phases myself. So how did I discover ads? Based on my experience with my daughters, if you look at the screen now, you can see me and my first daughter, Mirabel. My experience with her actually helped me to develop highly performing hair products that other African moms like myself would need. So we started with selling few products to the few mothers that I have, like my inner circle. Then gradually I started selling online, and I observed that this product works very well. I can see the result of my daughters, and I can also see the feedback from the few moms that I served at the time. That was far back 2015, right? But I wanted to reach more people. If you're here, you know that your product is good and you want to reach more people, let me know in the chat, because is it only me that felt that way? Like, are there other people that sell product that feel like my product is really good, it's badass, I need to reach more people? Do you have that kind of feeling, right? So for me then, instead of me to go from shop to shop, begging people, please don't stock my product, because what was common then, even now, people in my industry, like you go to salons, you go to supermarket, tell them, please don't stock my products. When you sell, like, you give me money, no problem, because like most of them do not even want to pay you upfront. So you just stock your products there, and then when they sell, they give you. Sometimes it goes into bad debt, like you can't even recover your money. Right? I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to start stocking my products in supermarkets and be waiting for them to pay me. I wanted cash. So what I did differently is that I stayed at home and I used the power of Facebook and Instagram. So this is how I discovered ads, because of the burning desire to get these products to more people. And I knew that I wasn't cut out to start going from shop to shop to, start begging people to stock this amazing product that I have. I couldn't see myself doing that. So when I now started using ads, I now noticed that we went from few sales to making sales daily. From there, we went to selling like thousands of products. I'm like, oh my God, like this is really good, And then I started investing more. I will also share with you, as in the later part of this webinar, what happened when I started investing more money and the things that I now did differently, right? Because I passed through all the phases. So I stayed home and used the power of internet to reach my market wherever they are. So if you're here, you want to use the power of Facebook and Instagram, because I even want to know that you want this. If you want to use the power of Facebook and Instagram ads to reach your audience wherever they are in the world, let me know that you want to increase your reach. You want to reach people with the power of internet. Let me know in the chat. Okay, what was the result? Like when I really started investing on ads, we started making daily sales. And of course, with sales comes what? Daily alert. This one is not sell and give me money later. The alert was dropping every day. If you look at my screenshot now, you can see like this is daily, 5th June, 5th June, 7th June, right? So now I'll talk about how Facebook ads helped me and how an introvert like myself stayed at home. Now I'm presenting this, you feel like, Mara is an introvert. Lie. My friend here can attest to me. Like, I am an introvert, like serious introvert. I'm doing this because I want to, like, me presenting this is because I know that I have the knowledge that people need. Someone said I'm speaking fast. Okay, I speak fast when I'm very passionate, so I'll just reduce it a bit. All right, thank you for notifying me on that. So my friend Derry here knows that, like, I'm not an extro, like I don't really go out that much, right? So an introvert like myself stay at home and use the power of Facebook ads to reach people and make daily sales, right? But what is really this Facebook ads? Like I said, I will take it from the beginner to the advanced. So if you're here, you're at the advanced level, don't feel like, oh, why is Amara asking us what is Facebook ads? We already know. So please let me know, what do you understand to be Facebook ads? Like when you hear Facebook ads, what comes to your mind? What do you understand to be Facebook ads? What comes to your mind when you hear that word Facebook ads? What comes to your mind? What comes to your mind? What is it? What does it mean to you? Okay? Let me see. Sonny says, I want to reach more people. What makes your business reach the world? Okay, that's great. How to advertise in Facebook? Okay, advertising on Facebook and Instagram. I love that. So whenever you hear Facebook ads, know that you can use Facebook ads to advertise on Facebook, on Instagram. You can still send people to WhatsApp. Somebody type Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. Because what? Facebook company, which is Meta, owns Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Those three platforms. You can use Facebook ads to drive traffic there. So the person that talked about reach is right. So what is Facebook ads? Facebook ads is a powerful tool that helps you to reach millions of people on the internet. All right. So what are the possibilities? Someone here says, I don't know what it is. So let me now share with you. Facebook ads is a tool that helps you to reach people. So you can reach billions of users across WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram. You will be able to access different countries. Whether you're in Nigeria, you're in Kenya, you're in Cameroon, you're in Sierra Leone, you're in Liberia, wherever you are, you can reach other countries. And then you can even reach them in a very targeted way, which means that you can target people based on their gender. If you want to target female, you can target female. If you want to target male, you can target male. Based on their location, based on the interest they show online. When we go to the practical, you see how to do this. You also target custom audience. People who know you already, who have engaged with you, then look alike of them as well. So Facebook ads helps you to increase brand visibility and awareness. And I also love to say that it's the most cheapest form of advertising. It is cheaper than when you have to advertise on TV or radio. And the great thing about Facebook ads is that when you start running ads, you will be able to see the data and results. You can see a lady here, or let me see the name. So someone says, I'm listening from Kenya, right? Because of an ad. So you can see like the validity of what I just said. Like she joined us from Kenya. I know other countries are here. So probably you can also rep your country. Like just let me know if you're from Nigeria, Kenya, Liberia, Ghana. Just let me know in the chat, like the countries that you're joining from, because the power of Facebook ads like is amazing. It is amazing. So you can track the data, you can see the results from your ads. You can be able to see what is working and what is not working. All right. So let's proceed, please. So who here understands that Facebook ads has power? So the power of Facebook ads will help you to reach your target audience and then make sales. But then it is not that Facebook ads that you're running that will give you the sales. It is not Facebook ads in particular that will give you sales. I will talk about that shortly. So I want us to understand what the work of Facebook ads is and what your own work as a business owner or as digital marketer is. So the work of Facebook ads, which is the sole purpose of ads, is to create awareness and generate leads. Please type in the chat, because I wonder at the end of this webinar, you know clearly what Facebook ads should do and what you as a business owner or digital marketer should do. What did I say is the work of Facebook ads? What does it do? Is it the one that is giving you the direct sales? Or what exactly does it give you? What does Facebook give you? And then I'll share what you will do with it. What does Facebook give you? It creates awareness and helps. So leads are people that are interested in what you're selling. When somebody sends you a DM, that person is a lead. When they visit your website, that person is a lead. When they call you on the phone, that person is a lead. So the work of Facebook is you're sending Facebook on a walk. As in, you're sending Facebook to do this thing for you, to go and show your brand to more people, to show your products to more people, create awareness and generate leads. Generate leads. What you now do with that leads is what I want to show you tonight, because it's one of the mistakes that people make, thinking that it is Facebookers that will give them sales. When they're not making sales, they're like, it's my Facebook ad, so that is not giving me sales. The work of Facebook ads is to create awareness and help you to generate leads, okay? So let's now go to the mistakes. So the second thing, which is on our outline, is that you will see the 7 mistakes you need to stop making so that you do not waste money on ads. But before I go deep into this mistake, let me know if the first thing we discussed about the power of Facebook ads, do you believe in it? Do you believe that Facebook can actually help you to grow your business, that it has power? Because if you do not believe, at the end of this webinar, you don't believe, like, hey, I've not done a good job. I've not done a good job. So I need us to get that out of the way. Like, do we all believe? Let's now say, how do we do it? But at least you believe. Okay. Yes, I believe. I'm positive. Great. Okay. So let's now go to the mistakes that you need to avoid, because of course nobody wants to make waste money. I don't want to waste money, and I'm sure you too do not want to waste money, right? The first thing is, a lot of people, when they want to start running ads, they do not know, they don't understand Facebook ads at all. So they just winging it. So they do not fully understand how Facebook ads platform work. So they're winging it without taking time to understand how the ads platform works. If you're here and you've done ads before, but you felt like, I don't understand this, I'm just winging it, please just, like, this is a safe zone. You can share your, like, whatever you're feeling in your mind at any point in time. I've never felt like I don't understand it, but let me do it. Like, you're just winging it. Like, let's see if this thing will work or not. Let's see if this thing will work or not. Right? So that's mistake number 1. Before you go into something that you don't know, you need to take time to understand how it works. All right. So what a lot of people do, because I've done training for, like, a lot of people, I've done training for the past 5 years. I started training in 2018, right? So what a lot of people do is they just go to their posts. They just click on this boost post here. They just boost posts without any strategy, without like thinking through, okay, when I finish boosting, what happens? They just click on boost. But some Facebook has said, promote this post, it will do well. Just click on boost post. Maybe at the end of the day, you're not like, oh my God, as in, I don't know what I did, or you did not bring customer, right? Because you don't have a strategy, which we talk about. So that's mistake that you're doing, like not understanding how to actually run ads the right way. Then the second mistake is not getting your page ready before you start running ads. I see some adverts, and when I click on it and go to their page, I'm like, okay, what is this person selling? Like, it's not clear. I read through, I don't understand. I don't even understand like how the product is going to help me. So before you even start running ads, your page needs to be ready to receive the visitors. It's like somebody that opens a store and you do not take time to put your store in order, so that when people come into your store, they'll be able to buy. They'll be able to see what you're selling. They'll be able to convinced that what you're selling is even original. So your Facebook page is like your store, right? So there are things that makes up that store that you need to put in place, which I will share with you. But I just want you to know that if you do not get your page ready for ads, it is a mistake. So things like the kind of photos you put out, the kind of caption you write, and not building some trust elements that will make people that when they now see your ads, they'll be moved to buy from you. So I'll talk about that when I go to the steps, right? But I just want you to note that not getting your page ready is a mistake that you need to stop making. And I'll share with you how to get your page ready, all right? Then the third mistake is targeting the wrong audience. I know a lot of people fall on this particular table. If this is you, please let me know in the chat, because like I always I don't know how to target the right audience. How do I target buying customers, right? So that's another mistake, not taking time to understand how to target the right customers. The fourth mistake is running ads with a wrong budget. So you've started running ads, but you're not putting something like maybe $1 or 1,000 naira on ads. How many people do you want to reach? So at the end of the day, you're like, I did not make sales. Meanwhile, the budget that you used was too small for the kind of goals that you have. The kind of goals that I will show you here too, like when we get to the steps, the right budget to use, but just be noting down the mistakes to avoid, okay? The fifth one is poor sales closing skill. You have a lot of people sending inquiries, but nobody is buying. it might just be that you do not know how to convince people to buy your products. Is this you? Like, you're having chat upon chat, but people are not buying. They're just telling you, I will get back to you. They're not really buying. So I will also share with you something around that. Or you're making this sixth mistake, that is, you've been getting results with ads, right? But you're not like, okay, I want to now get more results. So let's say, for instance, you spend 1,000 naira, you're making 10,000, right? You now say, oh God, I want to make 100,000. Let me spend 10,000. I'll make 100. You just multiply it to 10,000. I'm just giving an example. So if your ads is working and you want to increase your ad spend, it's not just by doubling it. You can't double your ad spend and just immediately expect that you get double the results. So this is one of the scaling mistakes that people who have already gotten results make. So if you're here and you make this mistake when you're scaling, like you notice that you doubled your ad spend, but you do not get double results, let me know in the chat as well. All right. So there is a proper way to do that. All right. And I will share with you once we get to the steps. Or you're here too, you've been running ads, but you don't even know that there's something called Ads Manager where you can see all your information and be able to analyze your data, be able to track what is working and what is not working. I would also share about that when we get to the steps. So the 7 mistakes to avoid before we now get to the actual steps to take is 1. And please, let me know the mistakes that you feel you're making in the chat, okay? So let me just recap the mistakes that I've shared with you before we now go through the practical and the steps to follow, all right? So the number one mistake is that you're just winging it. Like, you don't even understand the platform, you don't know where to start, you're just clicking on boost posts and hoping that I'm going to just make sales. I'm just hoping that you will just make sales. So if this is you, let me know in the chat. And please don't forget, I mentioned that there'll be practical, right? There'll be practical. So this is both a webinar and a workshop. So a webinar means like I'm presenting now, I'm sharing the things that you need to do, I'm sharing the mistakes you need to avoid, but then there will also be practical, which means that I'll be sharing my screen and show. So I'm not just teaching you and showing you my screen like written version. I'm actually going through I'll go to my Ads Manager and do the setup of audience so that you understand better, especially as I know that more people here do not understand how to tag. So that'll be practical. All right. So let me know the mistakes that you feel you've made in the past, or that like resonated with you, like, oh my God, I've made this mistake. You don't understand it, or you don't understand how to run ads, or that you've been running ads but you're not getting sales. You don't know how to convince people to buy, you're targeting the wrong audience, or you're scaling and you're doubling the money, but you're not getting double the results. Or you've been running ads, but you don't even know how to track your results. You don't know how to track your results. So if any of these mistakes you're making it, please, today you have to stop, because I'm going to show you the right way to actually go about setting up your ads in order to ensure that it would really work for you. So are you ready to see the 5 steps to follow to make 5x to 20x return on your ad spend? Are you ready now for us to go through the 5 steps to follow? Let me know in the chat. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, I can see yes. Please don't forget, if you have questions, you can drop it at any point in time. My team, we are curating it. I have a lot of people here from my team curating your questions, because I'm going to take questions at the end. All right. So please, if you have any questions at any point in time, drop in. My team, we are creating it. I will take time at the end to take your questions. So this is what's making 5x to 20x means, because I don't assume that everybody understands like what multiplying your sales means, right? So Azizat, that participated in one of my trainings, she spent 37,000 and made 375,000. That means 10x. So she spent 7,000 something and made 375. So if you multiply that, that is 10x, right? Then Josephine spent 14,000 14,500. And you can see her conversation here with us. She said that total revenue is 402,000. So if you divide that, you see that that is 27x. So she made 27x return on her investment selling fashion accessories online, right? Then Adepimpe spent 25,000 and made 423,000. So if you divide that, it is 16x. So these things can happen to you as well, because the people that have these results, that like you and I, right? So the reason I'm sharing this with you is that for you to see that it's possible. So it's not just about me or what is working in my business. It is something that is also working for other people that I've trained. All right. So now that you've seen some of these results, let's now go through the steps that you must follow to ensure that you do not waste money, but you make money when you start running ads. So let's now go to the 5 key steps to follow to ensure that you're making 5 to 20x return on the money you spend on ads. If you've not been writing before, please, you need to jot these things down so that you don't miss any points. All right. So the first thing is to take your time to study the Facebook advertising platform. So what platform does Facebook provide for advertising? Is on the screen. Let me go back. Let me see who knows. What platform? I mentioned it earlier. But let me see, I just went back now. What platform did Facebook provide for advertising? Let me know who knows here, because I know I have a lot of people here who run. I'm even seeing some of my alumni here. Some of my alumni don't talk. Okay, I see. I have smart people here. Ads Manager, Meta Ads Manager, right? So that is the platform that Facebook provides for advertising. Business Manager. And so Business Manager is a platform that manages everything, like your WhatsApp, your Facebook. When you want to invite people to join your business, that is also where you do that. It manages your art. It manages everything around you doing business with Meta Company. Why Ads Manager is now the one that manages your art. So you can see the difference. Business Manager manages everything around your business with Facebook, your Instagram, your WhatsApp. Exactly, Blessing. So Business Manager is like the umbrella, right? Why Ads Manager is now the one that manages your adverts. Okay? So Meta Ads Manager is the platform that Facebook provided for advertising. And if you want to go there, this is the link to get you there. So you can type it on your browser if it's not going to distract you, right? www.facebook.com/ads manager. Because I don't want at the end of this webinar, you're lost. Like, I don't even know how to get to Ads Manager that Amara spoke about. So to get to Ads Manager, you go to www.facebook.com/ads manager, and that's where you will see all the ads that you've boosted, you've run in the past. You will see all of them there. All right. So this is the first step. What did I say is the first step? Please, somebody write it down in the chat. What is the first step? Because I want to be sure that everybody is following through. Okay. What is the first step before you even start running ads? What do you need to understand? What do you need to understand? Because I don't want us to miss any of these steps. What do you need to understand? The platform. Thank you so much. Then the second step is for you to create what we call the ad strategy. So you're not just running ads blindly, but you have a strategy that you can work with. And this night you understand what makes up the ad strategy. You can't see this anywhere else. So please, I want you to pay attention. You can't see what I'm sharing with you tonight anywhere else. You can't see it anywhere else, because I'm teaching you what I practically do in my business. It's not something you go to Google and start saying, what is the strategy? Okay. Number one is revenue. How much do you want to make in this ad you're running? How much? So somebody please give me an example so that we can just work this out. Like, what is the revenue you want to make? How much sales? It might not be the one you want to make, but just like somebody just drop a random figure. Maybe so, okay, Alexander says 1 million. Somebody says 500,000, 500K or 15 million. Oh, wow, I love that. I love that. 200K. So the revenue you want to make is the first thing that you need to write down on your book. Like, this is how much. Don't just do things blindly. You need to have a goal, right? write out the revenue. Then the next thing for you to now do is how much do I need to spend? Remember, I said that one of the mistakes is using the wrong budget. So how much do you now spend in order to make that money? So I recommend spending between 5 to 10%. So you guys work it out. 5 to 10%. What is 10% of the money that you put in the charts? So give me one figure, then work out the budget you need. Give me one figure, work out the budget you need. So you need to spend between 5 to 10%. I love to work with 10%. If at the end of the day you make more, that is fantastic, but it's just good to work with 10%, right? So 10% of the revenue you want is the budget that you need to use. So we need to start developing that mindset that we need to spend money to do what? You need to spend money to do what? Because that is one of the mindset shifts that anybody that goes through my class, they have at the end of the day. I want you guys to complete. You need to spend money to get money. Thank you, Shizi. So there is no, I want to make money. I want to make money, but you're not willing to spend. This way that you spend money to buy the products, spend money on your staff, spend money on electricity, spend money on data. That's the same way that at the end of this class, you need to start thinking of, how do I allocate 10% to marketing? It's not better that if you're making 1 million currently, that you spend 10% and make, as in 10% and make 5 million, than not spend anything and make 1 million. Which one is better? Like you're consistently making 1 million every month. You don't want to move to 5 million. And they say spend 10% of it, 500, I'll make 5 million. Than not spend anything and continue making your 1 million. Which one would you prefer? The 5 million and marketing, or the 1 million and not giving anybody money? I don't want to give Facebook no money. Which one do you prefer? Exactly. So that's what I would prefer. And I know a lot of us here would also prefer. But the question now is, how do we spend this money so that we are sure that we're not just wasting it or dashing Facebook on Comac money, right? So the second thing on your strategy is how much you will spend. Then the third thing on your strategy should be your objective. Your objective is, when people see these ads, what do I want them to do? So your objective can be something like, I want them to buy a product on my website. For that, use conversion. Your objective can be, I want them to send me a message on WhatsApp. For that, you use what? Your send message objective. You can use the engagement objective. You can use what's it called now? You can use list objective. You can use sales objective, right? Then target audience means that you want Facebook to show a particular set of people your adverts. So you now write down, okay, this is the objective I want to use. I want to send these people to send, like I want them to send me a message on WhatsApp. I can have conversation with them. So that is part of your strategy. Then the fourth thing is, these are the kind of people I want to target. We'll go to practicals, right? These are the kind of people I really want to target. Then what do I want to show them is the content. Do we begin to see? Let me know here. Have you done this kind of strategy before? Please, my alumni, I don't want anybody to say I've done, or if you have gone through my training, just allow me to talk to the people that have not gone through my training. So you sit down and do what? Write how much I want to make, the budget I want to spend, the objective I want to use, the audience I want to target, and then the content I want to show them. When you now write it down, that's when you now start. It's like a mini business plan for your ads, like you're planning for success. All right. So this is the 5 things that needs to be in your strategy. Now, I want to take you to the ads manager, where I will now show you some of these things that I'm talking about practically. Remember that I said for you to go to ads manager, where do you click? Let me know if we are still following. What link do you go to? www.facebook.com/ads manager. So once you get to your ads manager, then you go to this. Can you see my left back? Let me know if you can see my screen, because we're about to do practical. We're about to do practical on oh, sorry, I was knocked off there, but I'm back now. Okay, so let me just start sharing again. Let me know where you can see my screen, okay? Let me know when you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? So I lost your chat because I think it knocked me off. It knocked me off. So please, can you just retype the link that I said you go to? I want to be sure that everybody is following because this is a practical class. It's not just a webinar and workshop. That's what we are doing tonight. Webinar, and somebody said I teach with passion. That's why I was talking fast before because I'm very passionate about this. Like when I hear business owners say I'm not making sense, I'm like, only if you guys know. Like there is power in Facebook and Instagram ads. How many people can come with me and see how this thing works? Because like you're sure of daily bank alerts. Thank you so much. Facebook.com/not/ads manager. So that's where I am now, right? So immediately you get here. This is the audience side. So how did I get to this audience side? I clicked on all tools by the left bar. You know what left bar is, as in by your left. You just look at your left, right? Then you click on this all tools. Oh, okay. Somebody is writing on my this thing again. Sorry, guys. I need to disable this again. All right. So you click on this all tools. Where did I say you click? Because I want to like write it down in your book, please. You click on where? All tools. All tools on the left bar. Once you click on all tools, you go where? Audiences. You can see it here. Audiences. So you go to business manager, you click on all tools, you go to audiences. Oh, someone say my screen is too little. So let me see if I can zoom it. Oh, let me see if I can zoom it a little so that you can see it more. Is it better now? I've zoomed it. Is my screen larger now for you to see? Is it larger? Can you see my screen, please? Some people said I can't. Okay. All right. So you go to all tools, then you go to audience. All right. So you go to audience and then it loads where you can create your audiences. Where you can what? Create your audiences. So that's where we are now. So somebody please give me a business. Let's create an audience for that business. Somebody should please drop a business for me. Like any first business that I see like this. Let me see. Oh, it's coming up fast. Let me just pick one. Okay, so spices, I'll pick spices. So let me just click. So for you to create, you see this create audience here. I'll pick spices. So you click on create audience, right? Then you go to saved audience for you to create an audience based on interest. So there are different interest audiences that you can create. One is called like a core audience. These are people that you're trying to target based on maybe their age, their location, their interest, and all, right? So you go to saved audience. So you go to saved audience. Sorry, I'm trying to pin my okay. So you go to saved audience. Can you guys see this pop up? So let me name it food interest. Remember that I've picked spices. So immediately you name your audience based on what you want to target them with. You now scroll down and go to where? The location you want to target. So please, let's do this together. What location should we target? Should we go to Ghana? Should we go find people that want to buy this spice in Ghana? Or should we go to Kenya? Let me know the country you want to. Just rep your country. Which country do we choose? So here is Nigeria is default because I'm in Nigeria, right? So, okay, Nigerian people want to carry this thing, oh, Cameroon, Kenya. Oh, I see. Wait, let me just use another country. Let's leave Nigeria. Let's pick another country. So let's pick Kenya. So you select the country that you want to target, right? Then you now scroll up and select the age. So for somebody that will buy spice, let's brainstorm. Like, what kind of person will buy spice? What kind of person? Is he a woman? Is he a man? What do we think? Because that's how you think about your business. You sit down and think about it, like, who will buy these products? A woman. So I select women, right? Then age bracket. What age bracket do we think will buy spice online? 21 years, okay? So by that time, either they're in school, they're living alone, like they can now afford to like buy things. So let's do 21. Of course, you also need to study your audience, the people that are buying from you, to know the kind of people that are buying. So it's very important that you do market research too in your business to understand. Like, for instance, Marquise already understand our age bracket, people that are buying Marquise product more. So in business, whenever you are eager to sell more, you need to understand who is buying, so that you can target people that are like those people that are buying. You need to create what we call customer avatar. So look at your existing audience and check what is the age bracket that is buying from me. You can do survey of existing customers. Start an anonymous survey. What is your age bracket? What do you like? And all those kind of questions, right? So 21 to, let's say maybe 21 to what age should we put to? 21 to what age? People that will buy this spice, 21 to what age? What do we think? Like 21 to what age? Somebody says 50. Does it mean people more than 50 will not buy spice? Are you sure? Let's do 21 to 54, but it can be more than, because of course grandmas will still buy now. So that's how you think about it. Who will buy? What age? What's their gender? If it's a product that both male and female will buy, you do what? You put it in all. Somebody says 89. Are you serious? Grandma not online. They will not buy online. They will go to the market. Grandma will go to the market. This says that people are buying things online. You can never tell. So please, create all your questions. I will answer it at the end, okay? So just be dropping your questions. Please, my people, be creating these questions for me in our Google document so that I do not miss out the questions, all right? Then you now need to select the interest. Like I said, this is practical. So what do you think that people that will buy spice, they'll be interested in online? I don't just want to supply the answer. At the end of the day, you're stranded. My teaching style is like teaching you to do it. That's my teaching style. Even my team at Marquise, my team at the manufacturers hub, I'll never just come and say, this is the answer, because I don't say this is the answer. At the end of the day, when you're not left to do that thing by yourself, you're stranded, because I give you a copy and paste formula. But I teach you to think and do it, so that beyond me helping you, you will be able to do it yourself. Okay? So what would they be interested in? Okay, somebody says healthy benefit, but you can't just type healthy benefits. What are those healthy benefits? What are those healthy, like I've typed healthy benefits. So health is here. Something comes up. It says healthy food. Right? So let's see the options that comes up here. So one said living healthy. What do you think? Living healthy is great, right? Healthy choice. Food, right? Healthy food. Right? So let's see healthy food. Who have shown interest in healthy food? Let's see how many people in Kenya that showed interest in healthy food. You can see it's 114,000. I like my audience to be at least up to 500,000, right? So when you're setting audience like this, you can use 2 or 3 keywords that are closely related. I don't put like keywords that are like so far apart, so that I can tell what exactly is working. So if I want to talk about healthy food, healthy living, I can just set that as an audience, right? So I can put healthy food here. Then I can even click on these suggestions. Can you see suggestions? Let me zoom out a little bit more. I want us to see this very well. So you can click on suggestions, and then Facebook will suggest to you the keywords that are similar to what you've chosen. You can see they said that people that are interested in healthy food will also be interested in physical fitness. Do we agree? That people that are interested in healthy food may also be interested in physical fitness. Do we agree? Do we agree? People that are interested in healthy food, that they will also be interested in physical fitness. Yes, exactly. Because like people that want to eat healthy also want to be fit. So you can see even with this suggestion is a powerful research tool for you to see natural food, right? So let's pick natural food, organic food, right? Health and wellness is still around healthy food. Then let's scroll and see how many people now. Wow, we have 1.8 million to 2.2 million. You can see it here. Let me see if you guys can see 1.8 to 2.2. You can see audience size 1.8 to 2.2. So this is a very good audience. Like we can run with it, right? So let me just save this audience with, because now it's not only food, it's healthy food that we selected. So let me save it with healthy food Kenya, right? Healthy food, so that tomorrow when you see this audience, you already know what you saved. Healthy food Kenya. All right. So what we've now done is we want to target people that love healthy food, women, not people, women that love healthy food. Their age bracket is 21 to 54, and they're in what location? What location? Kenya. Right. So immediately you're done, you just click on this tiny button here that says create saved audience, and voila, it has saved our audience, and we can now use it to target. Is this interesting or not? Is this interesting? Let me know in the chat, like, is this interesting or not? Because a lot of people say, oh my God, target audience is too, I don't understand. You have to think about your business. Sit down and think. Do you know that Facebook understands the kind of interest that we show online? I dropped something for people on my Telegram channel. I don't know how many of you are on my Telegram channel here. If you're not, please join. Wumi, please drop link to Telegram so that they can copy it and join later. Don't join now so you're not distracted, right? I dropped a video there showing people how they can actually do what. I showed people how they can monitor the ads that are seen on their page. Like when they're scrolling their page, they will see the adverts that is running, and they can go and see how those people targeted them. Very powerful too. Powerful too. You click it and you will see how that person targeted you. It's not something that is similar to the product you sell. What have you done? You do market research and you see the interest that is working, right? But then this is not the only form of interest. It's not the only form of, audience. There is still custom audience, which are audience of people that have shown interest in your page, people that have shown interest in your video, they watched your video. You can target people that watched your video. You can target people that visited your page. You can target people that sent you a DM. You can target people that visited your website. Like, do we know these things? Because it's how people that are making it like their art is like selling, and you'll be wondering, like, how come my own is not working? Because there are some things, advanced things that you do not know. There are advanced things that you do not know. And I will show you some of the results of people that have done this retargeting as I'm talking about. So there's custom audience and there's lookalike audience. So if you click it, you see custom audience and lookalike audience. You can target people based on different things. They've engaged with you, they've visited your website, they've watched your video. You can even upload your customer list online and tell Facebook, these are the people that have bought from me. Please target them. Target people that look like my customers. Target people that look like my customers. So let us begin to look at target audience as something that we can learn to do in our business. Okay, so let's go back now to my screen, to my sharing this thing, right? So let's pick up from where we stopped. But is it very practical for you? Like, is it very practical for you? Now we've talked about audience, we've talked about revenue, we talked about budget, we talked about objective, then we're now looking at content, right? So on the audience side, right? On the audience side, I think this question has come up a lot. Let me just answer it. Having a website is no must. Having a website is no must. Then for laptop, there are some ads that you can set up on the laptop. There are some that are advanced that you need to get there are some ads you can set up on your phone, but there are some that are advanced that you need to set up on your laptop, okay? So there are some people that when they get started, they can use the phone, but then at a point, they'd have to use their laptop, all right? So we talked about the target audience. I showed you just one part of the target audience, targeting people based on interest. Like I said, there are different other audiences that you can target, but of course, like, I'm even saying this webinar is going to be an hour. It's already an hour. That means, do you guys give me permission to like still continue to maybe the next 45 minutes? But I want it to be an hour, but obviously I can never get my trainings to be below an hour. I don't know why. Like, I keep trying. I don't seem to get to know how to do this 1 hour thing. All right. Okay. So I showed you targeting by interest, but then there are different other audiences that if we stay here to be doing all the audience targeting, we will not sleep today. We'll just stay here on the call, and there's no even way we can cover everything, right? So I will just show you how you can gain my expertise in targeting different other audiences, all right? So let's now talk about content. So for the content, let me go to the next slide. So content, I said your page needs to be ready for ads. Then when you talk about content, you're talking about both the visual. So when I say visual, I mean things like your picture and your video needs to be clear. Can you see my screen here? This one is my business, Marcus. This one is DFL Rocks. She's my client, which is she sells fashion, Ankara, ready to wear. Then this is food. I is also my client. You can see how ready this page is to receive visitors. When people come here, like you can see, it's very appealing, right? So when they come, they can be like, okay, these people mean business. So you need to start auditing your page. In fact, let me take you to my page. Let's do another show behind the scene. Because as in, I really want this to be very practical. So that at the end of the day, you're living with something that you are like, oh my God, like I've not attended this kind of webinar before. So let me take you to my page to just see practically what I'm talking about. So this is my page, my business page, Marcus Organics. Like you can check out later, right? So you can see here, like when you come to this page and you need hair product, do you think will you buy or not? When you come to this page and you see all these things here, like you can see images of real people. So one of the things you need to audit on your page is, do I have real people on my page? People that are using my product, you scroll, you see a lot of stories and stories and stories from Marcus lovers globally, not just in Nigeria, right? You can see the product pictures very clear, and you can understand like, okay, these people are selling hair products. You see a lot of testimonials. Listen, I'm telling you, are the things that makes ads work. You can't just start running ads, you will not get your page ready. People come there, they will go away. They will click and leave. Okay? So I just showed you here now so that you see what I'm talking about, because I want this to be very practical. You need to get your page ready for ads. All right? So let me go back. Let me go back to my screen, to my slides. Okay, so your content needs to be ready. You need to put up testimonials. You need to make sure your product pictures are very clear, easy to see. You need to make sure that you have lifestyle images of people that are using your product or that have testified to the goodness of your product, because people want to see that other people are also using this product. Let me know, when you want to buy something online, do you check out reviews or not? Like, do you check to make sure that these people, somebody else is using it? Somebody else is using the product, somebody else has gotten this product. Tell me, let us just say it now, okay? Do you go to Google to check if they have review, or go to their page to check if they have review, or if there are real human beings that are using this? If you come to a page, you don't see any human being there. You just see product that looks like a website, like just this thing. You not check comment, nobody's commenting, nobody is doing anything. Will you be like have that trust to buy? Because you know, online, when you're buying online, the trust level, like you have to trust that brand to buy. You have to trust that brand. Please, let's create all these questions. Somebody is saying, what of newbie? Please create all these questions. I don't want us to miss questions. Okay. I don't want, please stay to the end. I'm going to ask, I'm going to answer your questions, please. All right. So you need to be sure that your page is ready. The reviews are there, the pictures of human beings are there, you know. And then if you're a newbie, there are always ways to get these things. There are ways to get people to give you feedback. Okay. All right. Then the third thing. So the first step, what is the first and second step? Somebody please help me write that in it. I need to make sure we are following, okay? The third thing is that you need to set it up right. You need to set up your ads right. You need to set up your ads right, because if you learn how to get your page ready, you've learned, please, it's not even about likes. Somebody dropped likes. It's not about likes. So you said mine is ready, but no much likes. Forget likes. People that see your page that is ready might not even look at how many people are liking. Okay. All right. So the right setup means that you have the right objective, you have the right creative, you have the right audience, and you're testing these things out as well. All right. So you need to set up your ads right. So please, somebody drop the 3 things that I said we need to do. The fourth thing is learning to close sales, because how great your sales, as like the number of sales you make, is dependent on the number of customers you're able to get from your ads. Then the 5th thing is about measuring the result from your ads. So when you're running ads, you need to measure some key things. One is your cost per lead, one is your conversion rate, another is your cost per getting customers. Another is your optimizing your ads. So there are key things. Please write it down. Your cost per lead, your conversion rates, your cost per getting a customer, and also optimizing your ads. Let me show you something else very quickly. So you can see, for people that are on my Telegram channel, you can see this post that I shared of my friend Shoma Ifeanyi. Please let me know if you came in from Shoma's page, because I just woke up and I observed that she talked about me, right? So if you came in from her page, you can let me know in the chat that you came in from her page. So she shared something that is very powerful, because it's what we are talking about now in terms of knowing your numbers, knowing how many people chatted you, knowing how many people that actually you need in order to convert customers. So if you scroll through her page, you see this topic that says, want to sell large quantities, become a numbers person, right? What is this number person we are talking about now? That things like knowing the number of chats you need to make a sale, knowing the number of customers that you need every day, like understanding your metrics. So here she said, let me scroll down to show you. So yes, that's why I love my friend Amaka. She was talking about numbers. She's a numbers person. She knows how many shots she needs to bring a sell. She knows her numbers like mad. Like, you can't be doing business without knowing your numbers. It will help you to see what is working and what is not working, so that you'll be able to tweak what is not working to make it work. All right. So if you scroll down here to, you will see like chats from people talking about how good I know Facebook ads and how I was able to help them sell better. Right. So you can go through her post later on Facebook. All right. So now that you understand the 5 steps to follow, please, I will take Q&A very shortly. I want to know that I want to ensure that I cover these things so that we don't take Q&A and then it takes a lot of time. So please, I will dedicate time for Q&A. We are creating all the questions. So if you miss any of these steps, you will struggle to make sales. So the big question is, how do I get started? Do you have the knowledge, the skills, and tools required to run super effective and profitable ads? Do you believe or trust that you have the knowledge, the skills, and tools? Let me know in the chats. Do you have the tools, the knowledge, and skills required? Do you have the knowledge, skills, and tools required? Would you love us to go in depth with the step-by-step details you need to run effective and profitable ads? Is this something you would love? Us going in depth to the step-by-step details you need to run super effective and profitable ads. So I'm seeing yes, 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 yes. You are invited to join us. Like, I don't want our relationship to end here. So you're invited to join me for 1 month. Where I guide you on the exact things to do, because no matter how passionate I am about teaching you this thing, there's so much we can do in one night. Do you agree? There's so much we can do in one night. There's just so much we can do. So if you want to go in depth, you want to like run with these strategies that I'm teaching you tonight, then I'm inviting you to join our Facebook and Instagram ads bootcamp. What exactly is this bootcamp? It's not your usual online course. Please drop your questions. We are creating all the questions and I will take questions very, very shortly. So it is not just an online course. It is a 1-month transformational program where I show you how to sell large volume of products daily using the power of Facebook and Instagram ads. So what exactly do you get when you join this bootcamp? So let me just quickly run through what you get when you join this bootcamp. Number 1 is a detailed course where I take you through the tiny steps you need to follow to ensure that your art is profitable. If you notice, I always talk about profitability. So you want to ensure that your art is very profitable, and you don't need to be techie to understand this. You just need to come with an open mind and watch the video lessons, because it's very simplified. See what this doctor said. She said, God bless you for us. This is the most comprehensive Facebook ads class I've taken in my 5 years of business. Right? So what makes this course different? Let me just share with you briefly around the curriculum, because it is very important for you to know, okay, what is even inside this course that Mara is talking about. Number 1 is how to get your page ready for art. So tonight I showed you some of the things you need to start doing right, but then there are detailed things that I need to still guide you on, right? How do you ensure that your page is ready for ads? How do you write the kind of captions that will move people to buy? How do you close sales fast? How do you convert leads to buying customers? How do you test different things, different objectives, different creative, different audiences to see the one that is working? Then how do you get leads and sales on your website? If you have a website, of course, you can totally run ads to your WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram. But if you have a website, I also have a section that shows you exactly how to run ads to your website. Then how do you interpret your ad results? So when your ad starts running, remember I said that as a business owner, you need to understand your numbers so that you see when it's working and when it's not working. All right. So how do you analyze your ads to see what is working and what is not working? And for the ones that are working, how do you ensure that you're scaling it the right way so that you do not waste money when you're scaling your ads? Then, because I said it's not just an online course, you get 1 month full support from me and my team. So we have a team of people in the bootcamp that is supporting you every step of the way. So you get access to the support group. See what our past participant has to say about the support. They said, I took your course because of 2 things. I wanted a community where I can read people's success stories. And I also wanted to learn arts in depth. Remember, I said, do you want to go in depth? She said, I wanted to learn arts in depth, and I got the 2 here, community and course. Then, Nessa says, I made over 900,000 on the 3rd day. Like, she ran ads for 3 days, she made 900,000, right? And then people were asking her what she did to get the result, and she shared. So the community is priceless because as you're getting answers for your questions from us, other people in the bootcamp also are answering your questions. Like, they're sharing the strategies they are using to win, and you'll be able to learn from their own experience as well. In addition to that, you are also getting access to live strategy sessions. So we have strategy sessions like this on Zoom, where you come live to ask me questions. So you ask me questions based on the things you're learning, and then I'll be able to give you answers. See what Adi Fabrics said. Adi Fabrics, you can check her out on Instagram. She said that during one of our coaching calls, she was able to get an insight on how to set up her events on her website, right? Like, she was able to understand it even much better, and she got 36 purchases on her website within few days. So the bootcamp is for people that sell physical products, whether it's your product, you're an affiliate, you're a wholesaler, you're a distributor, you're a digital marketer. So far you want to sell physical products online, then you want to join us inside the Facebook Ads Bootcamp. So for people that are asking, is it free? It is a paid program, and the cost is just at 5,000 Naira only. It's just at 5,000 Naira only for people that want to join us in this 1 month program. So at this point, I'd love to take some questions before we proceed. So I'll take some questions. Okay, so let me look at the questions that we have. Okay, so some people are asking, when is the class starting? All right, so let me run through some of the questions that is here, then I'll take. Okay, so someone is saying, let me see. Will I make my investment back? Right? And that's a question that we've gotten over and over again. So the question really is, how much are you leaving on the table by not running effective Facebook and Instagram ads? Like, you can believe me that if you're not yet running ads for your business, if you're not showing more people, you're losing a lot of money. All right. So you need to understand how to run Facebook and Instagram ads so that you're able to sell more products on a daily basis. So you can see what Omawumi said here. In fact, Omawumi has she came on one of my live sessions, and she was able to like share a lot of her stories. That's on my page, right? She said, I'm grateful for the day I made the choice to pay. My 35K got me over 150K in profit alone today. Like, in 1 day, she made profit of 150K. That's like times what of the 35K she paid. And so sometimes we also get questions around, 35K, is that not too much? Oh, I cannot afford it. And I smile because typically for people that know us here, like people that have gone through our programs before, they know that our programs are like from 500K and above. My one-on-one start from 600,000. It was even Shioma and Nelly that dragged me. Like they had to tell me, Amara, a lot of product-based businesses want you. They want to learn from you. They want to understand this thing that you're teaching. But your programs are premium. Can you make it more affordable? So it was a long, hard thought for us to even create a program that is at 5K, teaching the same framework that we teach people that pay our 600K one-on-one, people that pay 500K to join our program. So we've made this very affordable so that a lot of people can be impacted. Like when I now started training people at this price point, and I now noticed that like a lot of people could now afford to pay, and then they were getting results, and that result they were getting, the impact was now my own thank you. Like it was really how do I put it, it was like okay, even though that I did not charge what this thing is really worth, because like you can't even put a price to what I know, right? So that's result that people were getting, the impact was a thank you for me that made up for how much I would have charged for this course, for this boot camp. So if you're here, you're saying, oh, that 5K is too much, just know that this is a super giveaway prize, just so that I can reach more people and make more impact, because that's what gives me the greatest joy. All right, so let me take questions now. As we proceed, I can share more. Okay, so can these tests be used in sampling of products? I have samples I would like to share for free. What are the best steps for doing this? Yeah, totally. You can use it to like share samples. Like for instance, you can run ads and tell people that you're giving out free samples of your product, or you're giving out free products. In fact, people like freebies. So you can share that free samples and get feedback from them. In fact, it's a great way. When we started, we did a lot of free samples. So it's a great way to get feedback. So for the people that are saying, I do not have testimonials, because maybe you do not have a large customer base, giving out free samples of your product is a fast way to get more people to use your product and give you feedback. So thank you so much for asking this question. Someone says, I sell personalized gifts and corporate gifts. How do I know my target audience? Okay, so and so for people that want to make payments, can see people saying they want to make payments in cities. So please, Wumi, can you share how to make payments in cities? Then for people that want to make payments in Kenya, you can share the link to the seller. So please share the link to our seller page where they can actually make payments in any currency. Okay. So for Ghana, please share our mobile money details. So please, I will take questions, but let's stop people that are asking to make payments for the bootcamp. All right. So please share the Ghana payment details and then the seller link as well. Okay. All right. So these are more results. Like if you go to our page, you see a lot of results, like people making money, people having mindset shifts. There's just a lot of results that if I start running through it, we won't even go today, right? People that have taken art classes before, and at the end of the day, they are seeing that, oh, what I learned is not even like, it didn't help me at all. And they were able to now learn the proper way to run arts. So let me just scroll to the fast action bonus. I can already see that a lot of people are making payments. So let me just show you what you get to enjoy when you join us immediately. So if you join us immediately, you'll be able to get this workshop for free. So it's a workshop that helps you to get your people to sell. So if you have people in your sales team, your marketing team, how do you get them to sell? If you're not employed at all, how do you get the right marketing and sales team, right? In fact, people that are taking this workshop, when they now join the bootcamp, they were able to make more money because like they now equip their salespeople to be able to sell better, right? And for people that did not have any sales team at all, it was now like an expository session for them to see how to start putting together a team. Because when you start selling massively, what happens is that you will notice that you'll be overwhelmed. In fact, there's a video we posted this morning on our Instagram page. Somebody saying that she had to shut down her ads. She had to pause her ads because that the queries were coming too much, the sales were coming too much. And she was just like, okay, let me pause these ads and first attend to these people. But then if she had someone that is attending to these people, she will not pause her ads. So this training is very valuable, but it's a fast action bonus for people that make payments immediately. So if you join us immediately, you have access to this fast action bonus. So my people are already sharing how to join. The bootcamp is starting on the 18th. The registration ends on the 16th. So the fast action bonus are people that join us immediately. I love to reward fast action takers. All right. So let me take questions. So a lot of people are asking questions around their target audience. So the truth is that I picked a sample just to show you how this works so that you can see it practically. But if we start taking everybody's question on target audience, like, okay, for instance, someone is saying, I'm in wellness, how do I know how to target? I'm in corporate gifts, how do I know how to target? Like, we will not go this night. But inside the bootcamp, let me show you something. Inside the bootcamp, you will be able to see how to target the right audience. Like, I took my time to explain in great detail the different types of audience. One I showed you tonight is the interest, but then there are different other kind of audiences that you can target. Let me just scroll back to where that is so that you understand. So you can see Farm Green was responding to someone here. She said, yes, go through how to create the audience to show your ads to all module 2. Module 2 of this Facebook ads course, you will see how to create your audience, how to create audience by interest, how to create audience by their location, their gender, how to target people who already know you, how to target people that look like the people that know you. She said, it can take you a whole day. Like, I think it's a 52 minutes class. Amara explained a lot there. You know, she said the people you show your ads to matter. Watch how to target saved audience, custom audience, and lookalike audience. There is a whole lot of information on that section. She was telling someone in the bootcamp that probably has not watched that lesson, that they should go and watch this lesson and understand. So if you're here and you're asking yourself, how do I target for my specific industry? I have a full video on that inside the Facebook ads course. All right. And inside the Facebook ads course, you now see how to target your core audience, your custom audience, your lookalike audience. You can see here, Farm Green, she ran targeting ads, retargeting ads, targeting people that already know her. See the people that she targeted, people that watched her video. So if you've been posting reels, you've been posting videos on your page, you can retarget all the people that watched that video in the last 365 days, 1 year. And when she now did the retargeting, she said, all I can say is thank you, Amara. They started making payments. The people that she retargeted, they started making payments because they were ready. They watched the video on her page. All right. So you learn how to target your specific, and even if you have any question around targeting, we have the support group. You can ask questions there because it's a 1-month program. So you can always pop in there, ask questions. We have live sessions like this where we have more time to actually take everybody's question one by one. Okay. Then for people that are saying, I want to learn how to close sales fast, because I got a lot of questions that is already on the slide. So let me just use this slide to answer the question that we've gotten in the chat. So people that are saying, I want to learn how to close sales fast. See what she said here. She said, I went back to watch the video on how to convert leads because I was getting many leads with little conversion. She was getting many leads with little conversion. So that video now helped her to see how to convert people. She now said, I have made more sales by converting more leads. She has made more sales by converting more leads. So a lot of money you might be leaving a lot of money on the table if you're getting leads but you're not getting sales because you don't know how to converse with them. I've taken time to build a lesson that shows you the things to do, as how to ask questions right, how to ensure that you're convincing people that come to your DM to buy from you. In fact, when my people start trying out this strategy I share, even before they start running ads, the people that are coming to them organically, they will start converting those people before they even start running ads. It's a very, very powerful lesson that I added, because I know that when you start running ads, you start getting plenty inquiries. Okay, you can see also what Joyce shared here. She said that she got 42 leads, and out of that 42 leads, she got 10 people to buy. That's 25 whooping conversion rates. She said, thank God I did this thing because she was not able to see how to convert. So for people that are saying, I'm not taking, I don't know how this works, what am I going to do? What I understand is, see what Uploads Fabric said. That she commented on our page. She said, Amara, you're the best human teacher I have met. I use she wanted to say you use simple language to explain tech. Tell me, please, in this class, how I explained to you targeting. Has somebody explained it to you like that before? Like, was it practical for you? Was it easy for you to understand this interest in that people usually say interest? Was it easy for you to understand? So it's easy for you to understand. Imagine staying 1 month with me and being able to follow through my tech tutorials. Very simplified. He said, you teach your student from the scratch. So whether you're a beginner, somebody asked here, what of beginners? I take you from beginning to the advanced, right? So whether you're a beginner, you're a middle person, you're advanced, I've covered all of that because I've done ads for 8 years. So I'm not teaching you theory or something that I read somewhere. I'm not a digital marketer. I'm a business owner that understands the importance of being profitable when you're running ads. If you're running ads and you're not profitable, it's even better that like you don't run that ads at all, because it will just eat up all your profits. At the end of the day, you will not be happy. Right? So I teach you how to ensure that your art is profitable, which is what a lot of people that do courses do not teach. A lot of people that do this Facebook ads course, they do not teach this strategy that I'm teaching you, how to calculate to ensure that you're profitable. Because I'm a business owner, I understand the pain of losing money. I understand the pain. A lot of people that even teach art, that they teach art based on the fact that they sell digital products. They don't understand that digital product is one to many. So even if you're not that profitable selling digital product, you just want copy that you have, you're selling to multiple people. But physical products is something that is one-to-one. So you need to maximize your ad spend to get your return so that you're not losing money. They say, thank you for teaching me how to run Facebook ads. I'm not yet an expert, but I'm grateful. Right? Then this lady here said, I'm happy that I became more techie after attending the boot camp. And I'm glad that I have been able to help people. You know, I said the community is amazing. She was able to help people as regards to setting up their arts in aspect of multiple arts creative in one asset. Like she was able to walk them through. Even though that we have the support system, she's also helping other people participating in the boot camp, right? Then some other questions we're getting are questions like, do I have to be online at a particular time? No. So the boot camp is structured in a way that you have access to the course that you can watch at your own time. For me, I like watching my courses in the morning. So depending on you and how you have time, you watch your course in the morning or in the afternoon or at night, right? Then you can now come in on the group and ask questions and we'll respond. So the only time that you have to be online live are the times that we have live sessions, and we'll send you the schedule of that so that you know exactly when we're having live sessions, typically in the evening when everybody is free. So if you say, I don't have time and all of that, the truth is that you create time for what is important for you. If making sales this Ember season is important for you, then you need to make it a priority to attend the bootcamp, because you can pace yourself and how you want to learn, all right? And get the support you need. Then how long will this take? I already said it's 1 month. How is the content delivered? So you have access to the record. In fact, people that made payment today, this night now, they can start watching it this night. So the course is available for you to start watching it this night. The bootcamp is starting November 18th. Registration is stopping 16th, but people that make payments now are getting access, will get access to my fast action bonus. We'll send you an email on how to access that. So you can start watching the bootcamp tonight. And I know noticed that people that get this bootcamp early, that get into the course early, are able to study ahead of the bootcamp starting, and they're able to get their questions answered, because now they fully understand what we are teaching. They're now just waiting for the support to start so that they can start asking questions. Okay, so immediately you make payment, you get access to it. Someone is saying, do I need a laptop to attend the bootcamp? So you can use your phone to watch the video lessons, join the live sessions, set up some arts. But when you now start getting to the advanced part of the arts, that's when you need the laptop. So you can totally start with your phone, then work towards getting a laptop so that you can do the advanced setup. Again, the fast action bonus is valid for the people that make payment to join us, because I love to reward people who take action fast. And on our sales page, which I believe my people have shared in the chat, you would also be able to read up more about the bootcamp. You will see feedback and testimonials from a lot of people who have gone through this bootcamp. Olawumi says, please take your flower. I'm already getting daily alerts. She said she got this alert in 4 hours. She was so happy. Then Omawumi said, at this point, I need to review my revenue goal for the month. My target was 500K weekly, but I've made more than 2 million in 2 weeks. Like a lot of people, when they come in the bootcamp, they have small goal. Before you know it, they're increasing their goal because they're like, oh my God, can I really make this amount of money online? Then there is this I can do spirit that I bring to the bootcamp. Like we have a particular video that is just about you can do it. And when people are struggling with something, they just go and watch that video. So that's the video that the lady that sent me, they said, I'm watching the Facebook Ask course on seller. I can do it, I will do it. So are you here and you know that you can do it? You want us to guide you? Let me know in the chat. Who are we welcoming tonight? If you know that you're here, and you know that you can do this with our guidance, let me know in the chat. Let me know tell me I can do it, and I will do it. You will start running out for your business. You start scaling your sales, and you'll be able to make money this ember season. I thought that, yes, that's our mantra. That's our mantra. That is our mantra. All right. So if you want me to guide you, the ball is in your court to join us in this 1 month transformational program. And I can't wait to share your success stories. Like, I can't wait to get your success stories. Okay. So let me see if there are more questions here that I can quickly take. Okay. So someone is saying, I think I've talked about this, a newbie. How do I start as a newbie? So whether you're starting from the beginning, right? You're starting from scratch. You will be able to learn how to set up your page to run ads. Like, what do you put on your page to convince people to buy? Someone is saying Naira accounts. Are you not sharing the details? The bank details. Please share bank details, okay, on the chat. Bank details so that people can quickly copy, and then the email as well for them to send a message when they are done paying. So whether you're a beginner, you're a middle person, you're advanced, okay? This strategy I'm sharing will work with you because I've gone through all the phases. So don't have any doubts around, will I understand and all? You'll be able to understand because I've broken everything down in a very simplified way. All right. Must you create a business meta and ads manager together? So I teach you how to do all this setup. I teach you how to do all this setup, okay? So if you're worried about how do I set up, what do I set up, don't worry. Inside the bootcamp, there's a video that shows you exactly how to set up. And please, if you have more questions, let's do it this way, please. Wumi, kindness, please drop our WhatsApp this thing. I'll be up tonight for the next 1 hour chatting with people on WhatsApp. I'll be up for the next 1 hour chatting with you on WhatsApp. So please drop the WhatsApp link because like the questions are a lot, but I want to answer every single one of them this night. So please, if you have questions, send me a WhatsApp message right now. Send me a WhatsApp message right now. So I will still be on the call, but send me a WhatsApp message so that I don't lose the particular question that you have. So there's a link there that you can click on immediately and tell me, hello, Amar, I attended your class. This is my question. Or I attended your class. Can you share more about this? How do I get this kind of thing in the boot? Like any question you have around what we talked about the bootcamp, please drop a WhatsApp message for us before you go to bed. Drop a WhatsApp message for us, okay? All right, let me see. So that's our WhatsApp number. You can take a screenshot in case you're not able to copy from the link. Telegram channel, you can also join on Telegram. That's the link to join the WhatsApp on the comments there. There's a link there, right, for you to join the WhatsApp. Then for you to read up more, there's also the link. So can we do this on Instagram? Yeah, there's also a link to Instagram. So Wumi, kindness, please drop the link on to Instagram. Udoshi, please drop the link. My team are here. So please respond to everyone asking a question, please. Respond to everyone asking a question. You can just reply to their question, okay? So the link to read more about the course is www.themanufacturershub.com/Facebook@bootcamp. Then the link for you to join Telegram is on the chat. Then WhatsApp is on the chat as well. And if you're on Telegram, you're on WhatsApp, we'll also drop the link for you to make payments in the group. So if you're on WhatsApp, you're on Telegram, we'll also drop it. And then we'll also send out an email for you to also make, just in case you miss any of these things we are dropping. Know that once we finish the call, you get notification on the group and you'll be able to make payments so that you can enjoy the fast action bonus. So I can't wait to see you inside the bootcamp. Let me know, are you here and you're ready to join the bootcamp? Let me know in the chats. Are you here? Do you want to snatch our fast action bonus? Let me know in the chat. Or if you've already joined, because I've seen a lot of people have joined already. So if you've already joined, also let me know in the chat that you've joined us. Let me see. Okay, so if you've joined, you can just let me know in the chat so that we can celebrate you. We've gotten a lot of payment already, but I don't know the names. Oh, welcome everyone. So please drop the WhatsApp number, send us a WhatsApp message. Send us a WhatsApp message with your questions. Send us a WhatsApp message with your questions. So let me see if I can take more questions before we wrap up. I'm looking at the documents where we have questions. Let me see if I can take up more questions. So someone says, please, do you run for a particular product or for the entire store? You can run ads for a particular product. You can also run ads for a particular range of products. You can also just drive traffic to your website. Okay, so it depends on the strategy you're using. Then, is this ads class only for those who sell physical products? Yes, please. Someone says, what do I do if my ads is restricted? So it depends. If it is your account that is restricted, you might want to send Facebook a message. We also have a video on how to reach out to Facebook help center in the bootcamp. We'll have a video on that. So you see how to send Facebook a message so that they can look into why your ads is restricted. Someone says, what do I do to prepare what do I need to prepare for art? Do I go as far as hiring people to model for me? So to prepare your page for art or to prepare your business, you can get people, maybe your users, to showcase your product. You can also get models to showcase your product, depending on if you have users already. If you don't, you can get models that would like show your product in everyday use, show the lifestyle. Like if, for instance, it is spice, you can show where they're cooking it, right? As in give to someone to cook with it and snap, right? If it's something like fashion wears, you can get a model to wear your fashion items. If it is something like juice, you can get people to drink the juice. Like there's just a lot of things that you can do. It's about you understanding your kind of products and the kind of people you need to showcase your product in use. That's the most important thing. The people you need to showcase your product in use. Then someone says, should I target the whole country? Yes, you can run ads to the whole country. Then someone says, do you do one-on-one? I can't keep with courses because of my timing. So I take very few people on one-on-one basis, and it's also dependent on my calendar. So I wouldn't know. I would need to check my calendar to see if I'm free at this time to take one-on-one. But you can send us a message on WhatsApp, indicating that you want one-on-one. My one-on-one starts from 600,000. Okay. So if you want one-on-one, it starts from 600,000. We can have conversation on if I'm available right now. Okay. The boot camp is 35,000 and is the same thing that you get on one-on-one. Like I take time to actually guide you in the boot camp. There is a detailed course curriculum that you can start watching this night. And I'm also available on Zoom calls like this to take questions. So it's not like a regular online course where like you're not getting attention. There's a support group. We have a team of people answering your questions. Okay. We have a group of people answering your questions in the support group. Then I also come live like this on Zoom once a week to answer your questions. So you feel highly supported in the boot camp. I rarely do one-on-one. When I do, like it's a very highly priced this thing because I'm very very busy. My time is very limited. Okay. So someone says, what about a caterer? Do I also give free food? You can give people free food. Everybody likes free food, but then like catering, food sales, like we have people in the boot camp that they sold out in a way that I don't know if we've shared that testimony on our page. They sold out, in a way that they were even tired to cook. Like, was it Kemi? I don't know if we shared that testimonial. We have like 3 or 4 testimonials on people that sold out their food. Food is like it's very easy to even sell. Because people, once your food looks good, it tastes good, they want to buy. Okay. So you can give out free food for people to give you feedback. You can give to influencers in the food industry for them to give you feedback and also give you pictures, videos that you can now use to run ads. There are a lot of things around that. But of course, we go in depth with strategy inside the boot camp. All right. So here's what we call it a night. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. If you got great if you got clarity, you're able to pick some strategies, and you're like very happy with everything that we shared tonight, please let me know in the chat. Let me take my flowers now, please, before I go to bed. Give me my flower. Did you get clarity? Do you understand the mistakes to stop doing? Do you understand the step by step to do? All the people that are giving me flowers, know that you deliver it to my house. Like I want physical flowers too. Thank you so much. All the beautiful names I've seen, all the people from Kenya, Nigeria, Liberia, everywhere. Like, I want to see all of you in the boot camp. Let's continue this journey. I want to see every one of you in the boot camp. All the beautiful people I've seen tonight, I want to see you in the boot camp. Let's continue this journey because there is a lot of money to be made online. There is a lot of money to be made. So if you got value from this webinar/workshop, let me know in the comments. And if you're joining us, also let me know that I will see you very soon inside the boot camp. Tell me you will see me inside the boot camp. Tell me. Please, if you know physical product sellers, tell them that there is a company, the Manufacturers Hub, that trains physical product sellers, practical business knowledge, not theory. Practical business knowledge. The Manufacturers Hub. We've been here for over 5 years. I started the Manufacturers Hub in 2018, right? We've done several programs, we've done several trainings, free trainings, paid trainings, like a lot, right? Impacting people that sell physical products, showing them how to build a profitable business, and also showing them how to build a business that is highly sustainable. All right. It will be good night from me here, people. I hope to see every one of you inside the boot camp. Let's continue the conversations from there. You can join the Telegram channel. We'll be dropping details on the Telegram channel. If you're on the WhatsApp group, we'll also drop it there. We send out an email. You would also see our ads retargeting you. Some people said, they joined the boot camp. When they saw the ads was just kissing them everywhere. Be ready to see our ads. All right. Good night, everyone. Have a great night. Oh, sorry. I had mute. Oh, sorry. Let me unmute. I heard. Um, hey, let's see. Let's see. Ah, hey, let's see. This. Mm-mm. Oh, I didn't realize that you guys were requesting to unmute. Okay, if you can tell me good night, give me the flowers in voice. I can see a lot of people are here. You guys all want to go to
Good
bed.
night.
All right. Good
Night.
night. Good night. Good night. I had a great time. Good night, everyone. Good night. So please send me a WhatsApp message. I'm still up for the next 30 minutes, 1 hour. So if you have any questions, you can send me a WhatsApp message to get any clarity before you join the boot camp. Please send me a WhatsApp message. All right. See you all inside.